Why is every video I always look so dark? Got the new haircut going on here, guys. What's going on? It's been 2 million. Haven't been doing stuff in a while, but now I'm about to do something. I got a new video up for you guys. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah. No, move it to the dumpster. The dumpster. Yes. Alright. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. That was my worker. Start the intro. So what's going on, guys? Vince Swin here, guys. I missed out on a lot of things. I haven't made videos in a while. I missed a lot of stuff's happened so far. So news. Well, Ultimate Spider-Man, the comic book. We got a black Spider-Man. He looks like me though. That's me. I'm Spider-Man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Keep it going. But yeah, I'm Spider-Man now. I look just like him. Well, he looks just like me because they based him off of me. They were like, yeah, Vince, man, we're making Spider-Man because of you. Then we're gonna make him multicultural. Hey, it's me. What I'm talking about today. I'm talking about basically what I always talk about Spider-Man. His favorite guy, favorite superhero. The Amazing Spider-Man, the movie. So there's been a lot of people talk. It's a lot of talk lately about this. Is this movie gonna be incorporated with the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Like this is Iron Man, Thor, and the people because the Avengers basically. People say no because he's owned by Sony and the rights, and therefore it's impossible. That's what people are saying. With these rights things going on, I can understand that, but studio people they seem to not realize that studios have partnered up before to make movies, and you just gotta realize that studios can partner up. Do I think Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, will be a part of the M.C.U? I don't know. It would be cool, I guess, to see, because the thing is, this movie is more focused upon his parents. And his parents, if you know their backstory, there's different origins, but I think for this movie it would work better with them since they already have the MCU already created and S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything. It would be better for them to go down the spy route instead of that scientific route, even though they most likely will go down the scientific route because this isn't a part of, well, we don't know if it's a part of the MCU. So if it was a part of the MCU though, I think the only way that they would do it, because they're not gonna incorporate Spider-Man with Iron Man, okay? I think the only way they could possibly do it is it be them, like at the end of the movie, like Nick Fury comes out and says, you wanna know what happened to your dad? And it's because the movie is like Peter's trying to figure out what happened. And that would incorporate into the MCU in a very nice way. Spider-Man will still have his own movies. It would be separate, just be away from Iron Man and them, but it would still be in the same universe. That's how I would see it. So basically, the origin of Spider-Man, his parents the origin that I'm looking at is like they died in combat because they were a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, that's Nick Fury, and that's what Iron Man and them. That's how the Avengers get started with S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury. So since this movie is focused on his parents, what happened to his parents, him finding out what happened to his parents, I think the only way that it could possibly work is by them having his parents be a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury telling them about it. Now again, the rights thing, people say that, but studios have partnered up to make movies, and that could maybe be the one reason that they actually did reboot the series, because now we have all these other films coming out, these other Marvel films coming out, not just Spider-Man. So that could play into the reason why they rebooted it too. That we don't know why. I mean, people say Sam Raimi walked out, sure, but maybe they jumped on this reboot because, hey, we got all these Marvel movies coming out. Maybe we could incorporate this somewhat into it, and that's what I see happening. I don't honestly see Spider-Man being so much as a part of the Avengers, because he has his own thing going on, but he could be. And will he be in the Avengers? I think it could be a cameo scene. That's possibly all I can see. Like at the end of the movie, Peter says something. It's like he's sitting down talking to Nick Fury, and he's like saying how he may refuse. Or something, or he'll make fun of Iron Man, or at the end of Spider-Man, Iron Man's there and he makes fun of him. That's all I could possibly see. But yeah, that's about it. One more thing. Apparently, The Amazing Spider-Man, which comes out next year, has already got a sequel. They already announced a sequel. It's coming out when? It's coming out then, May 2nd, 2014. That's 3 years away from now, and the movie hasn't even came out. So Sony already knows, hey, we got this movie's gonna be amazing. That's what they basically hoping, at least. A lot of people, it's mixed reactions about the movie from the trailer so far. It's mixed reactions. Some people like yes, people like Mirror's Edge, but Mirror's Edge was good. But so what? And it did actually look a lot like from I saw like the side by side thing. But what's wrong with so what? Mirror's Edge. I don't care. Hey, and that's probably something that will be at the end of the movie, guys. That's gonna be most likely be at the end of the movie. Then soon as right after he does that jump into the mirror, it's gonna be the credits. I seriously doubt he's gonna be fighting the lizard and you see it from his eyes. That's dumb, okay? That's dumb. You need to think about yourself before you put your little comments, your trolls. Before you troll, you need to think about what you're talking about at first. Because that's most likely going to be at the end of the movie. Alright, what did we talk? We talked about The Amazing Spider-Man 2 coming out 2014. Will the Amazing Spider-Man movie series be incorporated in the MCU? I believe it may be. And it may not be detailed and as brought out as Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and them, and Hulk, but I do believe that he will be incorporated in there, because think about it, Sony, would they really say, you know, there's these other movies, and I mean, anything to make a buck, really, because Sony, it's talk of them going out of business, like Sony Entertainment, like how they won't be around next year, or they may possibly need to be bought, so I could see, like, hey, maybe Marvel already bought them under wraps. Disney and Marvel maybe already was like, we got you. You're good. We want Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, alright? Because I would think about, like, that's what they would most likely do. Why wouldn't they do that? But yeah, so Vince McMahon, I think he will. I think the Amazing Spider-Man will be incorporated to the MCU, just don't expect, my personal opinion, don't expect to see him like teaming up, but I do think it will be incorporated in the MCU somewhat. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2, 2014, we haven't even seen the first one. It's not even out yet, and they already saying, hey, we got this coming out, get ready. Already telling us, so hey, that's pretty cool. May 2nd, 2014. The Amazing Spider-Man, a lot of people don't, I haven't said this in my videos, but it comes out next year, July 3rd, 2012. The Amazing Spider-Man swings in the theaters, I always want to say that. Swings in the theaters, 2012, July 3rd. Tell me, what is Batman? This movie is looking to be awesome. Look at that picture. Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. A lot of people are mad about those goggles with Catwoman. Oh, it's cool. I think that the goggles, she'll put them on her head and then it'll look like ears. So relax, guys. Everything's gonna be alright. God, I look so dark. I'm sorry. Vince vs. Ham. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace. What do you mean it won't fit in the trash? You better put it in the trash! Oh, I'm filming.